For me, wrestling is this weird marriage between stunts and storytelling, and today we got a compilation of wrestling stunts that went horribly wrong. So, if you guys would like to check out the original creator of this content, go ahead and click the top link in the description to show them some love. And if you want to react to content with me live on Twitch, you can check the bottom of the description to see if I'm up and live. I'm not going to tell you when I'm booting up, you gotta find me. Big shout out to our executive producers from Patreon. You can see their names scrolling by on the screen now. They help me do what I'm doing, and I'm having a pretty good time doing it, so I appreciate you guys. Young ones, get out of here. We do not react to content with little ones in mind because, I use strong language. With all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. I'm not going to yap your ears off.
Shortly after breaking up with Triple H, China got in the ring and called out the game. Triple H marched towards the ring when suddenly Kane decided to join them. China and Kane worked together, but when the Big Red Machine tried to hit the game with a fireball, Triple H dodged it and China took the attack. As X-Pac would reveal years later while on a podcast, the fireball got too close to China and actually hit her. Despite
I should definitely hit her in the eye. That should definitely have bounced off her eye. Fireball spots in general are like, every time I see one, I don't think I've seen a successful fireball spot yet. Can you guys think of any successful fireball spots? Oh no. Also, rip China.
being enemies, Triple H still rushed over to check on China. The game was likely very concerned considering he and China were dating in real life at the time. Kane, though, had to stay in character and he threw the game out of the ring. Miraculously, China suffered no long-term injuries because of the botched stunt. However, this next stunt went so wrong that it actually caused a permanent change.
So, she hit her face definitely smacked into the mat, dude. I don't know about that one. Jeez.
No long-term injuries because of the botched stunt. However,
Yeah, this shit. Ah, man. Yeah, that'll do it to you. That'll do it to you.
so wrong that it actually caused a permanent change in WWE. At WrestleMania 17, Triple H tried to end The Undertaker's streak, the first time he tried to. While it was a regular match, the two brawled throughout the arena and weapons were introduced. One of them was Triple H's sledgehammer. During one spot, Undertaker attempted to hit a last ride, only for Triple H to hit the dead man with the hammer. Of course, the King of Kings didn't use a real sledgehammer. The top of the hammer was made of rubber, so it wouldn't hurt. However, the handle was made of wood, just like a real hammer. When the game nailed Taker with the hammer, the rubber bit broke and caused the Phenom to get hit by a solid piece of wood. This gave Undertaker a nasty wound on the forehead, but he was able to finish the match. However, after this incident, Triple H would start using a real sledgehammer, but he would always cover the top of it with his hand to keep his opponent safe. Now,
I actually did notice that he was doing like the covering at the top of the hammer thing. That's such a whack way to get injured though. Like you go out of your way to make sure it's a rubber hammer and then still the fucking wood just impales you. Uh, I mean, we still buy into the little fucking cover the sledgehammer spots now, but like, geez, I don't know, dude.
this next injury was a pain in the butt, literally. At Crown Jewel 2021, Edge and Seth Rollins fought in a Hell in a Cell match. After going at it for a while, Edge decided to hit the Edge-O-Matic on top of the steel steps. The Rated R superstar wasn't positioned correctly, and he landed right on the edge.
Yo, no. Yo, accidentally impaling your ass crack on the corner of a stair is diabolical work. Oh my god, Edge though. He might have nicked the ball, right? Like he definitely might have got a ball nick. A ball might have been pinched. That's unfortunate to the fellas out there. I'm sorry if you ever experienced anything like that. we gotta ask Edge how he feels about it. That ain't right.
and he landed right on the edge. No pun intended. Seeing Edge's reaction right after it happened shows just how bad the landing was. Tables are usually a good thing for wrestlers. They help break a wrestler's fall and lessen the impact. That's why during John Cena and Sabu's Extreme Lumberjack match, a table was used when Cena had to throw Sabu out of the ring. But since we're sharing it in this video, you know that something went wrong. Towards the end of the match, John Cena gave his opponent an AA
something's gonna
out
go
of the
wrong
ring.
with Sabu.
Sabu was supposed to go through a table. However, Cena was a little off, causing Sabu to hit the side of the table and then fall to the floor.
Oh. Shit. Yeah. He definitely only hit like the corner, it looked like. Also, I've definitely taken an AA before. I don't think I took it correctly because the fucking wind got knocked out of me. So I don't. Oof. I don't know if that's the intended effect, but you slam your back into the fucking ground and you're just like, I can't breathe. But yeah, that was. He's definitely clutching the pearls out that one. I don't know about that.
Table and then fall to the floor. Thankfully, this happened near the end of the match, so Sabu didn't have much more he needed to do. There's a reason bigger wrestlers don't do high-flying moves, and you'll see why in this next match. In his first WWE match in over 8 years, Brock Lesnar fought John Cena at Extreme Rules. Extreme was the perfect way to describe this match, as both men got pretty physical. At one point, Lesnar launched himself off some steel steps and jumped at his opponent. This was not part of Brock's regular moveset, which caused him to take a hard landing on the
Brock, he doesn't exist in our reality rule set, right? Like, this motherfucker is too big, too athletic. two, not TOO, by the way, the number 2. He's too big, too athletic. That is two-man human, which, nah, bro, how did this motherfucker get that much air? Who allowed that? How did he? Yeah, I want to be like him when I grow up. I'm gonna be like Brock when I grow up.
At his opponent. This was not part of Brock's regular moveset, which caused him to take a hard landing on the outside. Of course, being Lesnar, he acted like it didn't hurt him at all.
Aerodynamic beast, by the way.
In 2003, on Raw, a 10-man tag team match took place. After the match was over, a chaotic post-match brawl broke out. One moment saw Rene Dupree and Sylvain Grenier throw Spike Dudley out of the ring and onto a table. However, Dupree and Sylvain didn't get Spike high enough, causing Spike's legs to hit the ropes and miss the table. Now, according to Dudley, the botch
my god. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. Oh. Yeah, that table had to be a little closer if that's what we're going for, man. How did they expect him to reach all the way over there? They did not put anything into that.
No big deal, but Rene Dupree and Sylvain got in major trouble afterward. How this next wrestler didn't lose his arm is beyond me. At the 2014 TLC pay-per-view, Dolph Ziggler and Luke Harper competed for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. At one point, Luke Harper went for a suicide dive while Ziggler was holding a ladder. Harper, however, ended up landing on top of the ladder. As you can see, it was a very bad ladder.
Oh, that rest in peace. Rest in peace to Brody Lee, by the way. Dude. That landing was scary as hell. Anytime I introduce these ladders, I know someone said before that some of them are like gimmicked or whatever. Anytime they introduce these fucking metal ladders or whatever, I don't know what kind of metal, aluminum, whatever, dude, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm a weenie, man. I don't want to see these guys get hurt. You know, anytime you introduce like a random element like this, like the ladders, man, oh. There's a chance that something's gonna get snagged somewhere, something's gonna fall weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. This was like when they were at like their peak with the suicide dives too. Like everyone was just jumping out the fucking ring. Everyone was like suicide dive against super kicking. Like that was just the standard operating procedure.
Landing. Luke Harper could have easily broken his left arm, but what's amazing is that despite the pain, Harper was back in the ring and continued the match like nothing had ever happened. Given how extreme he is, it's not too surprising that Jeff Hardy has done some stunts that didn't go right. At the 2009 Extreme Rules pay-per-view, Hardy took on Edge in a ladder match. At one point, the two are fighting on top of a ladder on the outside. The ladder tipped, and while Edge had his fall broken with another ladder, Jeff wasn't so lucky. His shoulder landed on the floor, which had to hurt a lot, but because he's Jeff Jeff Hardy, he continued the
That
match
shit like
as if
it
he
hurt.
hadn't fallen off a 20-foot ladder. Going through the announcer's table is a classic WWE spot. However, the table can actually do more damage than the wrestlers. During the main event of WrestleMania 2000, Mick Foley attempted an elbow drop through the announcer's table, only to miss the target. The table did not budge.
Oh, my goodness, man. Come on, man. He got all chest arm that one, didn't he? You can see it in his face. That shit hurt. He got far, but yeah, you knocked the wind out of yourself. That had the smoke on his rib, at least. I'm trying to get the expression. Yeah, right there. Yeah, that shit hurt. Yeah, that shit hurt, didn't it, man? Yeah, that shit hurt.
The table did not budge, causing immense pain for the hardcore icon. Later that same year, another wrestler would not only fall victim to the announcer's table, but would suffer a serious injury. The main event of SummerSlam 2000 pitted Kurt Angle, Triple H, and The Rock against each other. Only 2 minutes into the fight, Triple H attempted to pedigree Angle through the announcer's table. However, the table gave way right before the move could be executed, causing both men to fall.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, every time I see this one, it's like, oh. Yeah, Kurt definitely got his bell rung with that one. These tables are like some cheap-ass breakaway shits. I think I heard they started putting mats underneath the tables now. But like still, there's a lot of shit going on top of these fucking tables. You put like a little bit of extra oomph into it about the jump, and the shit just definitely caved in under that. Now you just got nuts on the back of your head. He was able to kind of brace himself. It looks like Triple H let him go, but damn, dude.
Causing both men to fall to the floor. While Triple H was okay, Kurt Angle suffered a concussion due to his arms being held by the game. Angle began to suffer memory loss, and it was so severe that he had to be taken out of the match until he was stable enough to return. Big Show and Rey Mysterio faced off in their first one-on-one match at the 2003 Backlash pay-per-view. While you would hope that Rey could muster out a win, the Big Show's size was too great, and he won the match. Afterward, Mysterio was put on a stretcher to be carried out of.
Yo, I remember this. Like, this is like a core memory for me, bro. The way he hits the damn turnbuckle to the ring post and then gets dropped face first. That image has just been living in my head like a gift the entirety of my life since I've seen it. Without fail.
The arena. Big Show returned and ended up grabbing the stretcher and slamming it into the ring post. However, the Giant let go of the stretcher too early and Rey Mysterio's head hit the floor.
Up. Yeah, I don't mean to laugh at it because it's definitely fucked up, but Rey's on pop belly, yo chill. Yo chill. Yo chill. Why did he have to let go? I don't even know if that was like a selling face, like, the shot hit him. He didn't even get time to think about what the hell happened. He just fucking plummets, dude. The fact that the sheet get caught on the ring apron too, so bro, this is fucked up. Yeah, look at that. It is definitely kissing the ground, bro. Don't judge me for laughing. Shut up. You'd laugh too. You'd laugh too if you were like me. You gotta reach my low. You ain't there yet. Don't judge me. Stop typing. If you type, I'm going to come after you.
Mysterio's head hit the floor. Mysterio revealed he ended up going to the hospital because of the injury. Also, according to Rey, Big Show didn't feel too bad about the incident either. As you've seen, there's always some degree of danger when weapons get introduced into
okay,
a
but why
wrestling
is Big Show an
match. Some weapons
asshole?
are gimmicked, a lot of them still hurt, and can cause injury if a mistake is made. One big mistake was made at TNA's Bound for Glory 2007 pay-per-view. Sting fought Kurt Angle in the main event, where the referee was knocked down. This allowed Angle to get a hold of a baseball bat, and he attempted to use Sting's signature weapon against him. The Icon was supposed to grab the bat, but the timing was off, and the weapon hit Sting smack dab in the face. The blood.
Oh shit. Oh my good. That's one of those ones where like you don't want the stunt to look hokey or look cheesy. So like you have to put some type of force into the swing, but they could have like had a little bit of like a, you know, hey, just stop short here. I put my hands up first. Stop short here. Damn. Definitely getting hit in your head with a bat is grounds for losing some type of memory. He might not know it now, but Sting forgot how to do basic multiplication. As soon as he hits that 11 times, whatever, he's like, huh? Huh? All because of
Blood that poured from the Stinger's face afterward proved that an unfortunate accident had happened. This wasn't the only time a stunt involving Sting went wrong. 5 years later, the Icon was facing Bobby Roode in another pay-per-view main event. A chair had been set up in the ring, but the Icon chose to go with his finisher instead. As Sting was coming down for the Scorpion Death Drop, his head caught the back of
Wait, we definitely we definitely seen this in the try not to wince in the try not to wince and look away challenge. And I'm not gonna lie, I laughed at it too because I was like, was that on purpose? Like this spot makes no sense to me, but it definitely couldn't have. Oh, Sting. Oh, Mr. Icon, how did you do that? That fucking sucks, dude. That sucks.
the steel chair. It looked incredibly painful, but thankfully, it didn't cause any serious injury. During the first and only Buried Alive tag team match, The Undertaker and Big Show took on The Rock and Mankind. It was crazy, and at one point, Big Show had to throw Mankind off the stage and into the grave. Mankind was supposed to land straight into the grave since it was padded, but unfortunately, he didn't make it and landed hard on the edge. I know Mankind, or McFoley, has taken a lot worse, but that
definitely
still had to hurt. There's one thing you never want to see during a wrestling match, and that's a referee making the sign of an X with their arms. That means a wrestler is hurt for real, and that signal was used in this next match. During AEW's All Out pay-per-view in 2020, Matt Hardy fought Sammy Guevara in a Broken Rules match, which is basically
I think I've seen this. Yeah. Doesn't Matt like hit his head on the concrete backstage or something like that? It was a nasty bump, dude. It was a really nasty bump.
a last man standing match. Early into the fight, Hardy and Sammy performed a stunt that saw them fall off a lift and go through 2 tables. Unfortunately, Matt Hardy overshot it and his head hit the concrete floor. While he would later pass MRI and CT scans, it appeared that the impact had knocked Matt Hardy out, and he would have to be dragged to his feet to not end the match early. The referee threw up the previously mentioned X, and it seemed like the match was being called off. However, the match was allowed to continue, with Hardy getting the victory.
Yo, like I say all the time, man, these guys, they're conditioned to really try and finish the damn match at any cost. Like I've seen it for sure in WWE, where it's like they'll be in there with like a torn quad or like a broken finger or some shit out of place joints, and they're just trying to get the match over with on some like the show must go on shit. But dude. That's scary. All of that is wicked. Like I said, I got hella respect for him because let me get so much as a fucking paper cut. I'm crying. I'm running backstage and leaving everything right there. I'm just running. I'm just running past the fans and everything. Oh my god. I've been already did it. I got a boo boo.
Oh god! Oh my god! Now this next accident will only seem painful if you're a man. At WrestleMania 7, Virgil took on his former master, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Roddy Piper walked to the ring during the match and helped Virgil win. In real life, Piper had been hurt in a motorcycle accident and needed the help of crutches. After the match, a brawl started and the crutches were used as a weapon. One of the referees tried to break it up, but the poor ref accidentally got hit in the crotch by one of the crutches. I sure hope he already had kids, because he wasn't going to.
That shit definitely got. Yeah, you can tell he's definitely the motherfucker. That's the motherfucker face. Yeah, he's a motherfucker. That shit hurt. That should definitely pick him out. He's out of commission, man. He'll be back later.
after that. When Raw came to Chicago in 2013, CM Punk gave a passionate speech about his hometown. Unfortunately, it was interrupted by Paul Heyman. The best in the world chose fists over words, but was ambushed by Ryback and Curtis Axel. Punk put up a valiant effort, but the numbers got to him. The assault was supposed to end with Ryback throwing Punk through a table. However, CM Punk missed most of the table and landed on the concrete floor. According to Punk, the botch stunt took his pelvis and messed him up for weeks. Someone definitely got fired because of this next clip. On Raw in 1998, The Undertaker came out to a match with Vader. During his entrance, Taker was standing right outside the ring when a blast of fire shot out from one of the ring posts. Undertaker had wet his hair beforehand, which likely helped keep him from suffering.
Yo, Taker has had bad luck with fire, but this dude, this man is such a badass. He stays in character even when there's fuckery afoot. I've seen this man literally dousing himself with water while waiting in the Hell in the Cell, like pod, not the Hell in the Cell, the Elimination Chamber pod, just chilling there, like, alright, this shit hurts. I definitely had third-degree burns, but I must go on. Like, this man is a beast, bruh. Hella respect for the big Texas Red, huh?
Any serious injuries. While he was fine, I bet the dead man let WWE's pyro team have it after he got backstage. If all this wasn't
I definitely
enough,
went backstage and kicked the shit out of
somebody.
somebody.
In a match on live TV. To see what happened, watch this video.
That does seem like a pretty interesting video, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. Might have to do that. But if you guys made it all the way to the end of this video, I do appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with me. You guys can check out the original uploader of this content and all their other compilations on their channel by clicking the top link in the description. If you want to react to content with me live on Twitch, you know where to find that link. I'm not going to tell you. We've also got free bonus content on Patreon if you'd like to check that out. It's got the videos that I can't post here on YouTube because they get copyright claimed really quickly. So if you guys want to see content that would get blocked / is quote-unquote Twitch exclusive, you can check out the Patreon. Again, that's free. You don't have to pay for anything on there to get the bonus content. And I'll be seeing you in the next video if we both make it there. Hopefully we do. Otherwise, it's going to be really awkward if one of us shows up. Imagine I don't show up to the next video, but it's still uploaded to this channel. Would not that be odd and weird and or strange? I wonder. I'll see you guys next time.